intentionally act like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, your brain sees you taking those actions, so your brain starts to change the way it relates to you. When your brain sees you high-fiving yourself in the mirror, it starts to go, oh, wait a minute. Steven loves himself. Steven's cheering for himself. We don't beat Steven up.
When it comes to a reset routine, I like to prioritize decluttering simply because it just gives me a headspace to work with. The first step for me would be decluttering my phone, which is like my office, and everything is just in there. Personally, I take a bunch of pictures that I probably am never going to post. I have a bunch of screenshots of things that I might never buy or I'm not even ready to buy. And then I have a bunch of memes that probably I have already posted or don't plan on posting anymore. So for me, the first step of my reset routine has to be decluttering, because then I can have a plan to work with. As a former hoarder, I can tell you for a fact that there are outfits that you're never going to wear again, and it's time to come to peace with the fact that you're now outgrown, and just let it go. Another important part of my reset has to be laundry, because again, I need to see what I'm working with, and the last thing I want to see is dirty clothes everywhere. I love to take out my trash. Of course, this is not a monthly thing, it's a daily thing to an extent. And then of course cleaning, because now that we have decluttered and now that we have taken out the trash, the next step is cleaning. And for me, the first place I clean is my bathroom. That is like my heaven. My bathroom has to be clean at all times. Now I clean my bathroom at least twice a week, and then for the month I have to do a deep clean, which is really the same thing. Honestly, I always wash my walls, I always wash my floors, I always wash my WC. I clean my bathroom every other day. Okay, now to the not so fun part, I do like to clean my dishes, which again is a daily thing. But at the end of the month, I like to do a little bit of deep cleaning. I wash all my plates, including the ones that I haven't used in a while, and then I clean most of my inner corners in my kitchen, just to set the mood. And then we proceed to the start of the show, which is my room. Again, I like to touch up on things that I do not touch up on every single day. I do not clean the shelf every day, honestly. I do it every once in a while. So of course, at the end of the month, I like to take out all the things that are there, see the things that I no longer need, see the things that I need, and then just place and replace them.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all.
Now, like I said, my monthly clean has to be, touching on things that I don't really touch all the time. So of course, I'm lifting my bed up, sweeping underneath it, touching up corners that I never really touch, because it's a monthly thing, not an everyday thing. So yeah. comes to changing my sheets, I do that every other week. But it's a priority at the end of the month, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Yes, I am distracted by a TV series that I'm watching. So, oh, and if I didn't mention, I'm not good at this voiceover thing, so you should just manage it like that, okay? Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and clean, clean, clean. I do this almost every day, but it's a reset, so let's just do it.
Yeah, I love to be like, we every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go stroking your back, baby, loving your back.
Of course, I'm going to light a candle. What is a reset routine without a candle? I light my candles almost every day, if I'm being honest. So something about that fresh scent just gives the room, just that beautiful feeling,
You know, oh, every day. You know I love you. You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body.
When it comes to my floors, I do this every week, sometimes every other week, depending on just my mood. So this is not really, a whole reset thing, but if I do it every week, I must do it at the end of the month, just to have that squeaky clean feel. And I'm always on the floor. I always sleep on the floor anyway, so yeah, my floors are always clean. White bed sheets, I really love them. If you want to give me anything in this life, let it be a white bed sheet, because they just make my room look so beautiful. Also, I am yet to get my bed frame from all these stupid carpenters, but we're still going to reset, okay? So yeah, that is my room, and everywhere smells so nice, trust me. Every month, I try to pick up a new habit that could just help improve my life, either through workouts, through eating, just through meditation, just anything. And this month I've decided to try yoga. I've tried yoga before when I was working at a particular gym, but I never really liked it. But I decided to try it at home, just try to build new habits and find peace within myself and basically balance. So yoga is the habit that I picked for the month of April, and I hope to continue it, by the way.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I give you all you need. I know I can lie. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it up. I try to live for icon. I don't know why.
Detoxing is a very crucial part of my reset routine. I detox my body, I detox my mind, and just basically everything. One of the ways that I detox my mind is through journaling. I journal honestly every day, but at the end of every month, I like to look through my journals and, see, did was March a good month? Was it not a good month? How can I improve the month of April? So that's basically my journal procedure. I personally love to write things, and, it just makes me feel better.
Yeah, I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is empty.
Another crucial part of my reset routine is a vision board, and I use Canva. I'll drop some links in my description for how to make vision boards, because I honestly cannot teach that.
I need to get better.
Skincare is a daily habit. However, at the end of every month, I like to try something new. It could be at home steaming, face masking, which honestly I do almost every week. But yeah, I just had to include that in my reset routine. Of course, I love, 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 taking care of my skin and just taking care of myself in general. Hi loves! Like I briefly explained in the beginning of this video, a reset routine could look different for everybody. We are all different people, and you have to tailor your routine in such a way that it actually suits you. Some people do grocery shopping every month, some people every week. Personally, I do grocery shopping when I run out of groceries. I don't just go out to buy stuff because it's the month end. Importance of having a routine is routine just has a way of shaping your life in such a way that you know what to do next. And if you don't have a routine, you can find yourself in a loop where you're just procrastinating, laying around, being non-productive. But for me, I like to set the tone at the end of every month, just to prepare myself on paper of what the new month is going to look like. Now that does not mean that everything that I have prepared on the paper will go according to plan, because then life happens and things happen, and sometimes you might have to tweak certain things, sometimes you might have to postpone a lot of things. But that the most important thing is that you have it on paper. In the beginning of the year, everyone was making a vision board of what they wanted to achieve at the end of the year. But I feel like those goals that you set yearly should be broken down in months. You break them in chunks like that, it's easier to achieve and it doesn't feel overwhelming. I like to clean. I love a clean environment. I've always been like that. Personally, I used to be a hoarder. Like, I'm still even working my way up to being a hoarder. But one thing I've prioritized this year is let go of things I'm not using, let go of let go of people that I'm no longer interacting with, and that's totally fine. They might come back in the future, they might not. Whatever happens. So personally, for me, I like to reset every month. I even do a weekly reset, but it's nothing too in-depth. So what do I want the month of April to look like, and then I make it happen for myself. Another thing I really like you guys saw in the video is to pick a new habit. And this month I decided to pick yoga because I've noticed that I'm not a very patient person. I'm always like, let's go. I want yoga to kind of bring a certain calmness to my life, and the reason why I picked yoga is that it kind of balances the spiritual and the physical. Now I might be exaggerating, but that's just how I see it, and that's my own description of what yoga is. And I've tried it. This is the third day in a row that I'm trying it, and I feel so good. So I would definitely recommend picking a habit. What is that thing that you feel like is lacking in your life? Could it be dehydration? Could it be spending money wisely? Could it be God? Now you could be a Christian, a Muslim, whatever your religion is. It's important to pick something and say, this is what I want to focus on this month. Like for me personally, this month I want to focus on balance. I want to focus on calmness, and that is why I'm picking habits that motivate or help my cause, like yoga, like drinking water more often, talking more slowly. Like I want to be talking slowly, and I don't want to be talking fast again. I'm tired of talking fast. I don't want stress now. So like I'm prioritizing all of that. I'm prioritizing God. I mean, God has always been a priority for me, but I feel like this month I want to actually go in depth. So in order for me to do that, I started following this podcast. I don't know if you know who Joyce Meyer. She's a pastor and all of that. So I listened to her podcast, and we are currently, and by by we, I mean me and people, other people that are listening to her. We're currently reading the book of Ephesians, and that is what I'm prioritizing for the month of April. I actually want to hear from God. I'm really hoping to hear from God, and yeah, that is another priority for me for the month of April. The month of April, I also want to complete a course that I've been procrastinating for the longest time. So I feel like when you set up your goals in small chunks, it just makes it easier and achievable. For example, this is my vision board. It's very simple, very simple. I do want to go for my NYSC eventually after 100 years. I want to go for my NYSC. I want to prioritize God more. I want to complete my course. I want to prioritize friendship, because at this point all my friends have cut me off. I want to find balance and calmness, and which is what this picture represents, and I want discipline. So everything is just here. So at the end of the month of April, I want to be able to look back on this picture and say, okay, what did I achieve? What did I not achieve? What can I do better in? So I feel like that is the main reason for a routine. Every adult should have a routine. That does not mean that you must follow your routine like with so much discipline, but then it helps to achieve better results. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned a thing or two. My voiceovers were not voiceovering. Let's even start there, but it will get better eventually. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I want you to be a part of that journey. So click the like button. Make sure you smash that like button, because I want this video to reach a wider audience. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because what's coming, you're going to wish you were here earlier. Thank you guys once again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.